77-year-old Wang Jinwen is receiving recovering training from a stroke in an elderly daycare center. Before coming to Shanghai, she can only get the training at a hospital in her hometown. But last November, this daycare center opened, and Wang's daughter brought her here so that she can get it in her own neighborhood.
I couldn't even bend my arms before the training. And look, it's so much better now. My aim is to recover enough so I can take care of myself, and I hope I can achieve this in 6 months.
The daycare center offers 8-hour service to elderly. It's designed for elderly who cannot take care of themselves but are not eligible for nursing homes. Many of them live on their own, or their family members cannot look after them during the day. A home care service company runs the center. The government pays an allowance, and the elderly only need to pay 200 yuan a month.
The elderly like to come here even in bad weather conditions. They are looked after by professional carers, and more importantly, they can socialize with other people so they don't feel alone.
Zhoujiadu sub-district has a large elderly community. More than 1/3 of the population is over 60 years old. Elderly care events are often held in this community center.
We welcome these lectures, which teach us how to look after ourselves at home and live a healthy lifestyle. They are very useful.
The local authorities used to run such events by themselves, but they have now outsourced the work to a company.
The government sources for elderly care are limited, while the demand is growing fast. We're working on a project called Nursing Home Without Walls, which means government and social groups work together to provide a support system to the seniors so that they don't need to walk out of the community or even their homes to receive good care.
In Shanghai, a number of companies are providing various kinds of services for the elderly, including meal delivery, recovering training, and shopping.
Shanghai authorities have guided social investors into elderly care services for about 5 years. They outsource the services to providers and review the results at every stage. Through marketization, they can make the most of the resources to offer more professional services to the elderly.
And the government is planning to expand this model to more areas. China has the world's largest elderly population, and the government is now encouraging and guiding different social investors to participate in the development of the elderly care services, because it's a problem that every family will face sooner or later, and it's not enough to just rely on the families or the government to solve. Lin Nan, CCTV, Shanghai.